When I was a kid, I wanted to be a fireman. They're big, strong. I don't know, like just dousing on a fire was just cool, and you come out and you just like walk and like, you know.
When I was a kid, man, wee little guy walking home to school, like I would have fantasies of like flying. I wanted to be a superhero so bad.
I remember saying I want to be a ballerina. Also a doctor at one point, but yeah.
I didn't think of a particular job. I thought of what I wanted to do, my purpose of my job, whatever job I picked, and that was definitely to help people. Whatever job I felt best did that, that was a job that I would master.
Something that my high school did was they do have guidance counselors, and they just make sure that you're going on the courses. So if I want to take travel and tourism, they'd be like, okay, so there's French class, there's Spanish classes that you can take. And they just make sure that you're getting on track to make sure that you fit the criteria of going into college. So like you need your grade 12 English, they'll let you know, like go to grade 12 English and whatever. It's just a good, they just push you and they don't want you to fall.
Everyone struggles and everyone has questions, but you have other people who are in the same position as you, and there are resources that are available, like in your high school guidance. Don't ever be afraid to ask questions to your guidance counselor or guidance office. They're there to help you and kind of prepare you for what college university is like.
Honestly, the only thing that really did prepare me was the care of the teachers. Honestly, I had 4 teachers who really cared about my life and my success. So I believe high school could encourage teachers to work with kids in care, particularly struggling kids in care. The statistics would be drastically changed if students felt like they had that type of care from teachers and I guess love. Yeah.
So how the workers have prepared me for college university is really just, if I had any questions that were making me anxious, they really just sat down with me and explained exactly, this is what you're gonna get into, these are the positives of what's gonna happen in this line of work, these are the negatives. And they've given me a perspective that when I'm doing work in this program, all I can think is, it may be stressful now, but it's gonna pay off in the long run, and I'm gonna feel very successful with myself because of like CAS really giving me that outlook and giving me that chance to work with them and really push myself past my limits, even though I want to give up.
A lot of kids do fall, but a lot of kids don't. And I understand a lot of kids do need help. I would like to be independent for me, myself, and I don't like when they keep making sure I can do it, and then I can do it, and I want them to push me and let me know that she's good by herself, she's independent, and they have done that, but I'd rather them leave me to do things by myself.
Honestly, the CAS helped me as much as they can and in all ways possible. There isn't anything that they could have done more or better to help me because they were there throughout everything. They helped me a lot.
At CAS, I remember like being grade 8, or not grade 8, sorry, grade 12. And they have like learning, like living on your own like groups and that, so cooking and that, right? I didn't know how to cook, and I was afraid of leaving my foster parents, like preparing us like food and that. It was hard, but like those life groups were good.
If there's a little me sitting right here and I could tell her what to do, I would tell myself to get your butt to school, to not sleep in because you're just gonna regret it. Don't give up. Don't. Some people may tear you down big time, a lot of people, because they want to make themselves feel better, but don't give up, because if you're not going to push yourself, who is?
If you want life to be nicer for yourself, you need to make that environment so you can have that. And to do that, you need to work hard.
I think for every youth in care, we know the feeling of pushing through, and we know the feeling of, you know, keep going over roadblock and roadblock and roadblock. And I think the same applies to when we're in university or college. No matter what other roadblocks come in your way, you overcome that and you keep going and you keep pushing just like you did before.
My brother's taking business. I'm taking CYW.
I'm studying political science.
I'm currently taking child and youth worker.
I'm studying general arts and science.
I'm studying travel and tourism.
And I'm studying social work.